You're listening to Uncle Sam Saves America. I'm Uncle Sam. George Orwell tried to warn us. In his dystopian novel, 1984, the regime didn't just jail dissidents, it reprogrammed their language. He called it newspeak. The goal wasn't actual communication, it was control. If you limit what the people can say, you limit what the people can think. And if you limit what they can think, you can reshape the entire world around them. That's not just science fiction anymore. It's policy. In today's America, you're not allowed to say illegal alien. It's undocumented worker. Otherwise, you're xenophobic. We now have to say equity instead of equality. And you better call a biological male a woman, or you risk facing the cancel culture. And if you say all lives matter, you'll lose your job. You post a Bible verse online, and the algorithms drive it straight to the bottom. And if you say the truth, you are labeled a hater and a threat. This is Orwellian newspeak, or woke speak. It's real, and it's enforced heavily by the left and activists and social justice warriors and the media. Woke ideology has hijacked our language. It's twisted noble words into tools that can be used for coercion, all the while the Marxists sit back and they laugh at us. Diversity now means excluding people who disagree with your narrative. Inclusion now means forced participation in leftist orthodoxy. Equity means equality of outcome, not equality of opportunity, risk, or investment. Democracy means total democratic control. Opposition is a threat to democracy. Justice means mob rule. If it fits the narrative, it's justified, even if it's arson, assault, or murder. And here's the twisted genius. If you reject their definitions, you're not just wrong. You're evil, you're a racist, you're a hater, you're transphobic, you're a fascist. And when the citizens try to speak out at a school board meeting, online, or in their communities, they are shut down, doxxed, deplatformed, fired from their jobs, and shunned in their communities. This is cancel culture. And it's not just a movement, it's a weapon. It's a firing squad. But let's be honest, the left didn't just do this alone. We let them do it. We cowered, we complied, we sat back and we said it's not worth the fight. We let the radicals march on us through our schools, through our corporations, through our churches, and now we're paying the price. From the late 2010s through today, our side, the so-called right, stayed polite. We stayed quiet while the left got violent. We got bullied instead of resisting it. We compromised our ideals instead of confronting the problem. We tried to fit in with the people who wanted to erase us. We became Republicans in name only. We became a convenient opposition to the left. Not anymore. Enough. Enough of you telling me how to speak. Enough of you trying to control my speech, my thoughts, and my freedom. The war on words isn't being fought in some faraway land. It's being fought right here, right now, every day. It's in our schools, it's on our phones, and it's in the minds of our children. The battlefield is the youth, and the weapons are digital. Social media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, they're all the new indoctrination camps. Short videos with catchy slogans. They weaponize empathy. They don't need books or lectures anymore. Just repetition, emotion, and peer pressure. It's propaganda with a like and share button. Kids as young as 10 are being taught that America is evil, that gender is a choice, that white people are oppressors, and questioning it in any way makes you a bigot. Meanwhile, our schools, which are funded by the taxpayer, are acting like political camps. Teachers are no longer instructors. They're ideological enforcers. Classrooms have become empty echo chambers for Marxist talking points. Gender identity is fluid. Safe spaces. Anti-racism that punishes you for the color of your skin, but only if you're a white male. And they believe social justice is the only acceptable worldview. When students push back, they're shamed, they're silenced, they're bullied, or worse, they're punished by the adults entrusted with their very education. The institutions we once trusted, the school board, the PTA, the college campus, they've all been co-opted. And behind the scenes, radical activist groups, unions, corporate ESG compliance, DEI administrators, and let's not forget the Department of Education itself, have all infiltrated the minds of our youth. It's not just education, it's indoctrination. It's ideological colonization. And it doesn't stop when the school bell rings. Big tech algorithms pump a steady rhythm of curated propaganda all day, every day, directed into the eyes and ears of our youth. TikTok trends aren't random. They're psychological conditioning. YouTube recommendations aren't neutral. They're narrative reinforcements. Even Google's autocomplete is tilted, nudging you toward what they call correct opinions. This is all coordinated, it's intentional, and it's working. But here's the truth. They target the youth because they fear the adult. They fear parents, they fear families, they fear you. Once a child becomes rooted in the truth, the propaganda, it stops working. So if you want to fight back, start at home. Teach your kids what they won't learn in school. Teach them family values. Tell them what the words really mean. Show them how to question narratives. Show them with courage. Show them with the truth. And when the time comes, stand beside them. Good family values are the best fight against those who would divide us. The first step is to reclaim our language, to speak honestly and openly and plainly in a time when lies are dressed in progressive clothing. Start by refusing to use woke speak and call things for what they really are. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. Patriotism is not extremism. Truth is not hate speech. Free speech is not negotiable, and the commanders really are the Redskins. For too long we cowered. We held our tongues to keep our jobs. We nodded politely while our schools indoctrinated our children, and we obeyed rules that were written by radicals. We can't afford it anymore, not if we care about our kids, our country, and the future of American civilization. Courage is contagious. One parent standing up at a school board meeting gives 10 others the strength to do the same. One business refusing to bend the knee inspires other small businesses to do the same. And one citizen refusing to speak the lies, even when pressured by mobs, exposes a hollow core to the woke tyranny that has taken over America. We've shown you how words have been twisted into chains, how once stable definitions were softened, recoded, and weaponized, not to unite the world, but to divide it. They told you that tolerance meant obedience. They taught you that compassion means surrender, that equity means fairness, when in fact it meant reinforced submission and bred acceptance of a substandard way of life. But the tide is turning. America's spirit is still stirring. People are waking up and realizing we are not the villains in this story. If you want to fight back, speak clearly and plainly. Refuse to use their woke definitions. Refuse to engage in their emotional blackmail. Call things for what they are. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. Freedom is not hate, and truth is not violence.
You're listening to Uncle Sam Saves America. I'm Uncle Sam.